What is up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel for an exciting new series where I build a fresh clipping page from the absolute ground up. I officially kicked off this project back in mid-May, and honestly, in less than a month, we are already creeping toward a few thousand followers. It is honestly wild, but for those who might be new here, I've been running these types of clipping accounts for quite a long time now. This time around, I am documenting everything: the wins, the mess-ups, the little hacks, and the tools that actually save me serious time. For context, I run a clipping account for a comedy podcast, focusing on those fast, funny bits that tend to perform really well as short-form content. This specific page is focused on Patreon-only content that I was given explicit permission to clip, which has been a total game changer for me. Because these moments are behind a paywall, the algorithm treats them like fresh, unique content, which is a massive advantage for reach. If you are planning to clip exclusive content like this, please make sure to get permission first by reaching out to the creator or their team directly. Never just rip paid content without consent, because it is sketchy and can easily get you into some serious trouble down the line. My big picture goal here is to get this account monetized in the TikTok Creator Fund as soon as humanly possible. To qualify for that, we need 10,000 followers, and since we are growing by about 100 a day, I am very optimistic we will hit it soon. I plan to share weekly updates on our progress, including the earnings, the failures, and all the adjustments I have to make along the way. Alright, let's jump right into how I actually edit these clips so you can see the whole workflow and replicate it for yourself. I usually record the Patreon content via screen recording on my phone because it is fast and keeps the quality high for vertical clips. For this demo, I will use Premiere Pro on my desktop so you can see the details clearly, but CapCut is also a fantastic free mobile alternative. The first step is setting up the layout by creating a blurred background from the original clip to perfectly fill the vertical frame. This technique gives the video a clean, native look and successfully avoids those ugly black bars on the sides of the footage. In Premiere, I just duplicate the clip, scale it up, and apply a Gaussian blur effect to make it look professional. Make sure you copy that effect across all your clips in the sequence so everything has consistent, polished visuals. When you are just starting out, I highly recommend posting 2 to 4 clips a day to get the momentum going. You probably shouldn't post minute-long clips until you are in the Creator Fund, so just prioritize strong, shareable moments instead. For me, a minute-long clip that hits hard is great, but the vast majority of my clips are usually between 15 and 60 seconds. My editing mindset is simple: cut the fluff and get right into the meat of the joke or the hook immediately. If a clip has any dead space, you need to trim it, though don't overstress the micro-editing when you are just starting out. As your page gains traction, you can tighten those edits so viewers do not drop off before the main punchline happens. I once had a clip where the whole point was a single cringe line, so I cut straight to the prompt and kept the reaction that sold the joke. I boosted the dialogue audio slightly and ended the clip right after the payoff to ensure a tight, high-retention video. Captions are absolutely non-negotiable, so I export my clip into the TikTok app to use their built-in captioning feature. Pick a clean caption style and keep it consistent with your branding so viewers immediately recognize your content. In-app captions are fast and accurate enough, but always take a second to eyeball them and fix any obvious errors. I also add an overlay title card at the top of the screen that tells the viewers exactly why they should keep watching. Leaving that hook on the screen the whole time reminds people of the video's promise from the very first frame. I often add a static image or an AI-generated picture that fits the topic to make the overlay feel original to the algorithm. For the audio, pick a soundtrack that matches the vibe, but be careful not to bury the dialogue with the music. Lower the background music so the voices pop, and try to use a track that is trending without being totally overused. I usually write a short caption that mirrors the hook and always make sure to tag the creator for proper attribution. Now let's talk about tools, because I have tried a bunch of different clip editors and auto clip solutions to see what works best. Some tools save me a lot of time by auto-detecting highlights and generating captions, but they often needed manual fussing. That is exactly where Vizard comes in if you are trying to scale a serious clipping operation without drowning in manual work. Vizard's AI auto editing finds viral moments in long videos and makes ready-to-post short clips without you combing through hours of footage. Its auto-schedule feature is a total game changer because you can set your frequency and let it cue your clips automatically. The content calendar itself lets you manage, modify, and publish clips across all your platforms in one convenient place. I don't want this to sound like a sales pitch, but Vizard bundles clipping and scheduling into one interface, which reduces friction. With other tools, I would often lose time moving assets between separate apps, but this workflow keeps everything streamlined. Just a few practical cautions. If you are clipping Patreon stuff, always make sure you have that written permission secured. Keep track of your timestamps and who you talk to, and keep an eye on the Creator Fund rules to avoid any issues. The safest bet is to always use unique overlays, original cover images, and clear attribution to the original creator. Regarding frequency, I try to schedule at least 1 clip a day, but I ramp it up to 3 or 4 during busy weeks. The cadence really depends on how much content the creator puts out and how many distinct moments you can extract from the source. For operational tips, use Google Drive to move clips from desktop to phone for final posting without losing quality. Save your drafts so you can time your content for when your audience is most active and engaged. Keep a simple spreadsheet with your clip timestamps and performance metrics so you can iterate on what is actually working. I am going to keep documenting this journey with weekly updates on follower growth and the specific editing choices that made a difference. I have already proven I can build a page that attracts views, and now I am doing it again with better tools and a smarter process. If you want to follow along and learn the exact steps I take, just drop a comment below and I will make the weekly breakdowns. Also, if you are running your own clipping page, I have a small community where we share templates, ideas, and feedback for free. Alright, I am saving this clip as a draft and planning to post it tomorrow once I have everything finalized in the scheduler. Stick around for the next update where I will go over the actual performance numbers and see how Vizard's edits really held up. Thanks for watching, I really appreciate you hanging out with me while I build this, and I will see you in the next one.